staying with us. We are talking about physical activity and being active in nature on this Friday. And here with some tips is Susan Connor from the Hawkins County Extension Office. Susan, welcome.
Hi, nice to be here.
Well, it's nice to have you in studio. For me, that's the first time that you've been here. And this is such an important topic because we're talking about physical exercise. A lot of people either picking it up this spring or dropping it off from those New Year's resolutions.
100%.
There are some requirements.
Yes, so most Americans actually fall short of that 150 minutes per week recommended activity level. And that is aside from our daily activities. So that doesn't include like going to work or anything like that. That's like set out time just for exercise, 150 minutes a week. And only 1 in 4 Americans actually achieve that. So that's quite astonishing. And usually in the spring, I know for me, I don't know about for you, it actually motivates me more.
Yeah, it does. The weather.
Yeah, the weather. I mean, you know, in January we set those New Year's resolutions to be more active, but are we really?
No, it's
not
so
really.
hard. It is so gross
hard
outside. You don't want to get out there.
No, and so being outside is actually more refreshing. It's like the sun, all the things. You know what it's like. So it is easier this time of year to be more active, in my opinion, than it is in January when we set those physical activity recommendations for ourselves. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is that, and then some little snack treats. But Earth Day was this week.
Yes.
So that is kind of a way to bridge the gap with our being active outside in nature, and then also trying to meet those physical activity guideline recommendations. And so some tips for being active in nature. I love to hike. I don't get to do it as often as I like to.
And we have plenty of trails here in the region.
We do, and that is what I want to talk about. We are so fortunate to live in an area that has so many natural resources and so many state parks and national forests and even national parks in our area. A really great way to find a compiled list of all of those resources is to visit tn.gov and just search parks. And it comes up with state parks and national forests, everything. So it's a great resource.
Yeah, and hiking is such a great way to exercise. Walking is also an exercise. It's not powerlifting when you see that exercise word. It's not daunting. Well, before we wrap up, I did want to touch on these snacks that you brought. These are healthy, perfect for the trails if you're heading out.
Absolutely. So I know myself, I really like quick, easy, but clean. I really like to make sure my ingredients are clean. And so first is a DIY trail mix. And so a lot of trail mixes are actually disguised as candy. I don't know if you've ever noticed that or not.
Those are the ones I get. Those are the ones I purchase at the store.
So we might want to switch, but this is just nuts and some dried fruit. And that's kind of what we want to steer towards, and stay away from those that have the chocolate and all that stuff in it. Another favorite, but a lot of people do not think about this, chickpeas have a lot of protein in them, 6 grams per serving, and all you have to do with these is just roast them in the oven or air fryer with a little bit of oil and seasoning of your choice. They make like a crunchy little snack. They're actually really
good. And they're so fragrant, and it's so simple and healthy. Easy ways to stay active and healthy this spring and into summer. These are tips you can really follow throughout the year. Well, Susan, thank you so much. We will be right back after the break.